And I saw that, or I realized pretty quickly that I was missing a lot of trades, and that for me, the thing I would have to correct was to miss less trades to have better results. What's up, traders? Welcome back to Brisbane in Australia. My first time here in Australia, and I've been here for just one night. I arrived here in this hotel yesterday. It's a pretty cool place, I have to admit, but more on that later. Today I want to talk to you about how I've been able to build my profitable algo. And just a few days ago I reviewed the results when I was in Bali of my algorithm for the past month. They've been good, although I didn't trade the complete month because of the holidays and things like that, and I came back a little bit later to start to trade for January, but the results were still good. So I got a lot of questions about how this happened. How I've been able to build it, what I did it myself, hired other people, build a team, whatever. So I'll jump into that. I'll jump into what I think you should do as well, and kind of the process I went through to build this algo. And in the end, we'll talk about if you should do the same or not. So the first thing I gotta admit is the fact that I never thought I would be doing algo trading at some point in my life, taking trades manually, and I thought this would be the only thing I would do myself because I didn't really like the fact of having an algo at all. I was trading to prove that I was able to do it, not that a system or an algo could do it. And it just happened like maybe in the last year that I thought algos would be helping me to trade better and to simplify and improve my lifestyle. So that's why I went with the algo route. But before that, I didn't think about it at all. And I think that's normal. Like, you never know exactly where you're gonna be at some point. You know where you start, you know what you work on, but then you can change direction over time and go on a different route. And I think that's the beauty of life. Is that you know first what you do, but you never know where you're gonna end up and what you're gonna be like in like 10 years or whatever. It could be pretty amazing. And so that's kind of what happened with algos for me. So last year, I started to realize that I needed to change something in my trading. I was traveling for maybe a year and a half. It was nice. I was seeing all these places, but my trading results were not optimal. They were not like as high as they could be. And I knew I had to change something. So I reviewed my result, went back on my stats and everything and looked at everything. And I saw that, or I realized pretty quickly that I was missing a lot of trades. And that for me, the thing I would have to correct was to miss less trades to have better results. And so I came across someone in Cologne in Germany that was having a system to be able to do his trades on his cell phone. And he showed me how I was doing it. I thought it was pretty cool. So I adapted it to my own style, what I was trading myself. And I started to get these alerts on my phone. Once I saw the result of this and the power of all this thing, I made it available to the public. It's called the Trading Assistant, and we've been running this since the month of August in 2018. So not that long ago, but it's been really huge for me. And I was able to be anywhere in the city, still get alerts on my phone about my trades, and still take trade if I had to take them, because we had a system where everything would be clear and specific on how I had to do things. And that was really a big step forward. Even though it did not take trades for me, I was not comfortable at all to kind of have an algo take all the trade. I still had like a better lifestyle, and I was missing way less trade back then. So that was a pretty good step forward. And I started seeing that other people were really interested in that, and that's kind of why you make it public also, and that other people can get it. With the same thing I traded with something different, if you want to get alerts on your phone, check out the link below on that. And we've seen people have great success with that, which is awesome, I think. But then I realized that my results with this were still not optimal. I was still missing trades because of time zones, because of whatever reason, or because sometimes I was on a plane and I couldn't take a trade. And you can have all the alerts you want in your life. If you cannot take a trade, if you cannot place a trade manually, then it won't happen, and that's kind of an issue. So the cool thing is that because we had the script, it's very easy to change the script from getting an alert to taking a trade. It's just basically you, if you're comfortable with that, you just have to change the script and you're going to be taking trades. So that's something we did. And when I say we, I want to make it clear that I didn't code everything myself, because I know how to code a little bit, but I didn't have the time, nor the willingness, nor the experience to be able to code something like this. And to code an EA, which was the trading assistant, or to code EA to take trades. So one of my students in the Digital Trade Academy with awesome people there, Alejandro, proposed to help me to code the EA and the Algo, and he's been coding it since then, making some good progress with that, even having like new ideas I didn't have at all before, and that's been awesome. So I've been able to partner with someone to code the whole thing, and I think that's something that I recommend strongly you do. Like, find out someone that's going to be able to code, or at least help you out with ideas, and you're going to progress much faster with that, as opposed to doing everything yourself and being cheap on wanting to do like everything yourself to save money. I don't think that's a smart idea at all. So that was really helpful, and he's probably gonna be watching this anyway, so thank you, Algo. It's been a pleasure, and you've done some really great work for now, so I really appreciate that. It's been awesome. So that's it. And so we went from a alert system to NDA taking trades, and that's kind of where I've been in the past 2 months, testing this in demo first, seeing that the results were good, better than in my own trading manually, and then going live last month on a small account. And my goal is to kind of increase the capital I have in this account to be able to meet the capital I had in manual trading. Now this is really not something I'm impatient to do. I go step by step through the process. I want to make it smart, and so that's why I want to kind of have some milestones for me to reach. And when I reach them in terms of like habits, things I do properly and stuff, and the result of the EA, then I can move forward, take the next step. If I don't do these things properly, if I don't reach a milestone, then I won't go forward. So what happened the past month is that the results were good. The Algo made around 3% on my account, but I still feel like my habits are not optimal. I still feel like I miss reviews because it's different, it's a different thing. I have to go back and look at the zones, and I want to make sure I'm really diligent about these habits I have and these reviews I do of the market every single morning. And so if I feel like I missed it, and in fact I did the past month, I want to make it better. I want to be able to do these reviews consistently for at least 2 weeks, and once I get there, then I'll add money to the account to make it bigger and bigger over time. And so that's kind of where I am now, and it's not a full finished project. There's a lot of things we can improve, and I feel like it's just the beginning of a journey. So it's been a big progress. I feel from going from manual to automated trading, but there's still a lot to come, and I still have all these milestones, these kind of steps to take and to reach to become better. And before you ask, will we make this available? I got a lot of people asking to get the EA and trade with it. The answer is not for now at all, because I want to test it myself. I want to make sure it's going to be top notch and working well, because there's no point of like pushing it to people and selling it like everybody else doing online. We want to be different. It's just going to take some time, hopefully, to give you something better. So that's about it. So the question is, should you go into algo trading yourself? And I believe it's gonna be yes or no for different people, and I'll do a next video on that probably soon, about manual versus algo, if you should do it or not. Just as a clue right now, I strongly believe that algo trading is kind of the next step to manual. Don't go algo first, take some time to do manual first, understand the market, and then you can go to algo. Then you can start to take that next step. But if you just like try to go algo first and try to make it work, it's gonna waste a lot of your time, and you probably won't like it. So that's kind of the thing here. I think it's giving me a lot of freedom now, where I don't have to be there to watch the chart during the day at all. It's just a one-time per day review thing, and then I'm done, which is, I think, awesome. So I hope that answers your question, guys. If you have your question, please comment below. Let me know your question as always. Here are a few comments in the past video. I always appreciate you guys for leaving comments down below, and with future comments like this in every video. So comment here to be featured in the next video. Give a like on that video if you liked it today. Subscribe if it's not done yet. And I'll catch you back here for another video tomorrow. Ciao.